Butterflies.
Especially for children in need, the original cast have come together for the first time in nearly 20 years to reveal what has happened to the Parkinson family. So, here is the story so far. Ben Parkinson is a dentist, an exasperated father of Adam and Russell. The men spend their lives putting up with Ria's challenging cooking. Ria spends her life dreaming of a special friend she meets in the park. That was then, this is now, and it's the day after a very special occasion. Sit back and enjoy the cast of Butterflies, starring, of course, Andrew Hall, Nicholas Lyndhurst, Wendy Craig, and Geoffrey Palmer.
Have you had a nice birthday, then?
Yes, thank you.
60, eh? I don't know how you do it. I looked 60 when I was 40. Now I'm 65, I look 78. If I ever make it to 70, I'll look...
Dead.
Dead, yes. It's nice having the family call in today, wasn't it? What was it that young Sophie said about the dessert?
She said, I can't see through your jelly. Grandma.
That was it. She's a bright child.
I only wanted children, not grandchildren.
If you have one, the other tends to follow, unless you have them spayed. Hey. Look at me. You're beautiful. You've always been beautiful, and nothing's changed. Except perhaps the Winsiet 90. And now we seem to have gloves.
They're for my hands to keep them from fossilizing.
I see.
No, you don't see. My hands aren't like yours, you know, ferreting amongst people's teeth. My hands have been in some very strange places. My hands have had to peel potatoes, root in bins, empty Hoover bags, pick up dropped things. When there are 3 men in the house, you'd be surprised at the things they drop. I just picked up...
It's all right, there's no need to go into details.
We've only got 5 minutes of life. When you're young, there's no hurry. Your skin fits you like pure silk. You can see the tiny roses on the wallpaper quite clearly. Your knees spring like young branches. There's a shrill, clear song in your head. Then one day you're lying there with your breasts lolling about in your armpits.
Surely not.
Your stomach rising like some giant sponge cake. So you lie there with your eyes all screwed up, trying to get the pink roses, which you think are black dots, into focus.
Look, wouldn't it be better to wear a bra and get some glasses?
It's too late. It's then you realize that Mother Nature has visited you somewhere in the night and nicked the magic. And in its place, she's left a very old, dried flower arrangement. Well, it's time to run, isn't it? It's time to gather your few remaining hormones together, hitch up your hermetically sealed knickers, and head for the coffin.
I hope you've warned the local funeral director about your impending visit. I've got a feeling that the hermetically sealed knickers might throw him.
You're supposed to thicken, for goodness sake. Yes, well, we're obviously having very different moments. yourself together, you stupid nubile woman.
Come on. You okay?
Fine, Adam, fine.
Ah. And now our chef will show you how to recreate the magic of Niagara Falls using only a sponge cake.
Yes, well, just ignore it, Adam. It'll eventually stop oozing.
Mm-hmm. So, 60, huh?
I don't think I want to hear the rest of this conversation, Adam.
I was going to tell you how great you look.
Oh, yes, well, instead, do something useful. Put that pasta into the dish.
Wow, bouncy castle. I tell you what, instead of blowing the candles out, you could always detonate the pasta.
Adam, usually I love your little jokes, but not today. Why don't you go back into the living room and make your father laugh?
Oh, spent my entire teenage life trying to do that. He doesn't use his mouth for trivia, only for bollocking.
Yes, well, you turned out all right, didn't you? You've got a lovely wife, a lovely job, a lovely child.
Oh, yeah, nearly forgot. They'll be along later, but Sophie made you a card.
Oh, how sweet.
I think she's going to be artistic, you know. The teacher chose that drawing to put up on the board on Parents' Day. Well, yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a sort of primitive style, you know. So it's supposed to be stiff and gangly and awful.
Adam, in my life, I have had some bad days, but nothing quite as bad as this one. Your father, amongst other things, bought me an electric beauty kit. He hadn't noticed that it was for necks, which look as though they've just been wrung. The meal which you are all about to sit down to is, to use a modern word, crap. My granddaughter obviously thinks I look like a bow-legged version of olive oil.
Come on, Mum, you mustn't let 60 get to you. Look, you've done it all. The hanging out, the tight skirts, the glossy lips, lashes to die for, pulling all the guys, all that stuff. So now it's just time to sit back. Time to relax and I'll just join the rest of the gang. It's not going to be easy, man.
Hey, Mum. Oh, what's this? Cool. Latex pudding. Another drink for Amanda.
She's still upright, then?
Yeah, but I'm working on it. You know, she thinks you're wonderful, Mum. She says she hopes she's going to look like you when she's 60.
Oh, well, Russell, they all say that, but what they really mean is, oh, God, I hope I die before it happens to me.
She's really nice, Mum.
Well, they're all really nice, Russell. We've had 2 really nice Amandas, 3 really nice Susans, a really nice Janice, and a really, really, really nice Chrissy. Can't you settle down?
Hey, I'm having a great life. I'll settle down when I'm 50-ish. Guys can do that, you see.
Not like us. We have to cram it all in before our skin puckers. "22. I wish.
Cat's overshot its litter tray again. It's all up the wall. Doesn't bother me, it's not my house.
Hello?
Ria?
Leonard.
Remember, I said I'd bring you on a certain birthday.
You're a day late.
Ah. Well, I'm in the park. By our bench.
Leonard?
Ria?
Hello?
Hello. So, how are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. I'm full of life and health and things. How are you?
Oh, me too. Full of life and health and hope. So, did you have a lovely day yesterday?
Ah, it was unbelievable. Really unbelievable.
I suppose you thought, who is that poor grey-haired old chap sitting on our bench?
No, I didn't. I suppose you thought, who is that aged woman limping towards me?
Oh, no. No, I didn't think that.
I remember so many things. You jogging through the park.
Oh, yes, that's before the arthritis.
Leaving notes on my car.
Yeah, well, that's when I could see.
Oh, and that awful day when you crashed your car.
Yeah, well, I'm doing that on a more regular basis.
They were lovely days.
Innocent, respectable, and frustrating. We were born at the wrong time, you and I. If we had arrived later, we could be enjoying the poisoned fruits of this sad, bad, sex-mad world.
Being older has its advantages. You come in when the world's still full of grasshoppers and songbirds. And you go out before global warming scorches the pants off the planet.
Yeah, well, I think I prefer my scenario. I shall always love you, Mrs. Parkinson. We never got to bed, did we? Did we?
No. No. We didn't.
Fantastic. Now, if you give us enough money, we might even show that again after midnight. Now, I've also got to point something out. You know that fabulous designer dress and designer shoes and the platinum discs from the gorgeous Charlene from Texas. It's not actually bidding, it's not an auction, so you're blocking the lines for all the other callers. We know you're ringing in and wanting to pledge lots of money. It's not a bid, it's just pledge. Go for it, and we're going to pick somebody at random, okay? So please keep the money coming in. 08457 332233 and show us your money. And thank you very much again, Carla Lane and the wonderful cast of Butterflies. I absolutely loved it. I think we should make a series of that. Don't you think we should? That should be on every week. Fridays at 8:30. Hey, head of BBC One, that should be on. I loved it. More of that, please.